at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello! Welcome back to another episode of WantMyBet TV. My name is Will.
I'm Ollie.
And I'm Tom.
So we're here every week talking through upcoming fixtures and our predictions for the weekend. Premier League again this week.
This is all true.
We are doing the research so you do not have to do it.
Exactly.
That does mean, though, do not choose every single tip we say and chuck it in a massive acca and then go, oh, my bet's won.
Some of them are not going to come in.
Pick and choose.
We're not Mystic Meg. We've got a WhatsApp channel, so if you do want to get involved, the number is down below here. Add us as a contact and we'll be sending you tips to your phone. You don't even have to move.
Good. Is that admin done?
I
think so. That was quick.
Yeah.
All right then. So competition. We do a competition every week on WantMyBet.com.
We do.
The last one was just biggest winning tip.
Yeah.
Biggest winning FA Cup tip. That was it.
Yeah, that was.
And someone smashed it. So the tipping master.
Oh, good name.
He is.
He's only put 4 tips up,
Oh,
and this was one of them. So
it.
it's a six-fold.
Yep.
He said under 2.5 goals, Sheffield Wednesday versus Swansea.
Good
It was
shout.
0-0.
Did the same.
West Brom, Southampton. He said Southampton.
We did the same.
Over 3.5 goals in the Brighton game. They won 3-1.
We didn't say
Good.
that.
Under 2.5 goals, Huddersfield, Man United. It
Yeah,
was
good.
2-0. Over 2.5, Rochdale, Spurs.
Good shout.
Oh, great shout. Under 3.5, Wigan, Man City.
Really
and it
good
was
shout.
1-0 to Wigan. So £10
Tipping
almost
master.
returns £700.
Well
That is
played.
Very
decent
good.
from the
Very
tipping
played,
master.
tipping master.
If you want to follow him, get on WantMyBet.com.
Yes.
And while you're there, new competition.
New competition. So yeah, you don't have to put any money behind it, but go to wantmybet.com or download the iOS app. Basically, this week, the competition is biggest winning tip involving a win either half.
Nice.
Yes.
I like that market.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good one.
this is an
for
Ollie
25
Joshy.
quid cash.
£25 cash.
All right then.
An Ollie Joshy special.
Yeah, I love that.
Cool.
Kick
Tips.
off.
Tips.
Start.
Tips. First one then, Leicester versus Stoke, early kickoff on Saturday.
Don't put it in your acca.
Don't put it in your acca, warning.
I've gone Vardy to score any time.
Yeah, could see that. I've just kept this one real simple. Leicester win.
Same here, Leicester win.
You
Okay.
and I are very simple.
Nice.
What's the thinking behind it?
Stoke have lost 6 of their last 7 away matches.
Don't
Yeah.
like away, do they?
Stoke have conceded at least 2 goals in their last 3 away matches.
Yep.
And Leicester are unbeaten in 4 at home. In the home
Good.
matches.
Basically the same as me, and they've scored 8 goals in that time.
Yeah. I
Stoke
mean,
are ropey away from home. Leicester aren't good at home.
Vardy scored in each of his last 4 games, and he's scored in 3 of his last 5 against Stoke. You know
Yeah.
we call that all the time. Forwards like playing certain teams,
Yeah, it
and
does.
normally when we get a stat like that, they do end up scoring.
You
so
bang it in, don't you?
Vardy
Nice.
anytime.
Next up, Bournemouth versus Newcastle.
Ooh, I've kept this one real simple.
So have I.
Both teams to score.
I've gone both teams to score.
I've gone both teams
Oi.
to score.
Full house.
Full house.
First of the week.
Okay.
So this one, to be honest, this one, any tip
Should-
here, any stat here.
should say.
Bournemouth have won their last 3 at home. All of them have been 2-1, so all of them have had both teams to score. And 8 out of 13 home games for Bournemouth have seen both teams to score. Like, they love a...
Bournemouth haven't kept a clean sheet at home since November.
Wow.
Leaky.
Very leaky. And Newcastle banging goals.
Yeah, I've just got both teams have seen both teams to score in 4 of their last 5 Premier
Yeah,
League.
there you
Yeah,
go.
that's quite nice.
Breeze past that one. so
Breeze
good.
it.
Next.
Easy.
So
full
next
house.
is Brighton versus Swansea.
Oh.
This one's
Hard.
pretty tough.
Yeah, Carvajal's
Hard
made
game.
these way
This
harder
was one of
to
the hardest
call.
ones.
I've gone touch rogue, Swansea to win either half.
Yeah, I think that is good.
Could be good for the competition.
That could be good for the competition. I've gone draw.
I've gone draw.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah?
stalemate.
Tough.
Stalemate.
I just think Swansea are undefeated in 10 games in all
Yeah,
competitions.
that is nuts.
A ridiculous stat. And they've scored in 5 of their last 6 away games. So not only do they're not losing at the moment, they are scoring goals.
So I've gone Brighton have only lost 3 of their last 13 matches. But
Drawy.
Swansea are unbeaten in their last 10. So stalemate.
It could
They're
easily
both in
be a
good
draw.
form,
Yeah, that's what I mean,
but
good.
this is actually a 6-pointer because they're both down there, aren't they?
Yeah, it
So,
could easily be a draw.
I think
big
they're
game for both
minimal
of them.
goals as well.
yeah.
Just Brighton have conceded 12 goals in their last 6 home matches.
Ooh.
Been thumped a couple of times, and I don't know. Swansea are just grinding out results at the moment, aren't they?
But
I think if it goes either
Yeah,
way,
Brighton
Swansea
are
will
just
shout.
Brighton are good at home at the moment. I don't know. We'll
mean,
see.
that could be
Waffling now.
Waffle,
Waffling.
waffle.
Next.
Fine. Burnley versus Southampton.
Oh,
Another
you know what
tricky
I've
one.
gone for.
Oh, I know. I'm not even going to ask you yours yet.
1-0 Burnley.
Yeah, 1-0 Burnley. I always call Burnley.
Correct.
right.
1-0.
Is that what you've done?
Yeah, 1-0
Of course it
Burnley.
is. I've gone Burnley to win either half, so kind of backing
Yeah.
you as well.
I've gone draw again.
Have you?
Yeah,
Very drawy.
but both those games could easily
Yeah.
be draws.
Yeah, I don't
Southampton have only lost one of their last 8. Burnley have only scored more than once in a home league game on one occasion this season.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So 1-0.
1-0.
So draw.
1-0 is
It's gonna be a
always
draw.
quite good.
It's going to be a draw.
4 of the last 6 Burnley home matches have seen under 1.5 goals. I honestly think 1-0 Burnley could be a good shout.
I think if you backed 1-0 either way in that game, you're probably going to come out on top.
I think it
But
could be a 1-0.
Mine's 1-0 Burnley.
Yeah.
All right, Liverpool versus West Ham.
This is just a simple one, and I think all of us will probably do the same. I've just gone Salah anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't not.
You can't not.
It's ridiculous at the moment. So Liverpool are undefeated in 13 games at Anfield. So Liverpool are playing well at home, banging in goals for fun. Salah's got 5 goals in the last 3 home league matches.
Yeah.
5 in 3. He's absolutely on form.
He's probably got 5 in 3 away games as well.
Oh, he's just ridiculous.
Unbelievable. He's averaged a goal or assist every 64 minutes at home for the whole season.
That is insane. And West Ham concede goals. They've only kept 2 clean sheets away from home
Yeah.
this season. Only Stoke have kept fewer clean sheets than
So
West
it's a
Ham.
high-scoring one, and
think
he's
so.
probably going to be on the list.
Yeah.
So
Liverpool,
there you go.
There you go.
love a goal.
Next.
West Brom versus Huddersfield. Another shocking game.
Shocking game.
Seriously
I've gone
bad.
West Brom win.
Oh!
What have you done?
I mean, for me, even over the last couple which were hard to call, this is the hardest.
Do you think?
Yeah. I don't know. I literally don't know. I've gone with under 2.5 goals. I don't think there'll be many goals.
I
Yeah,
don't think there'll be many
fine.
goals in this.
Um,
I've got, mine's probably a little bit rogue, but the stats back this up. West Brom have kept 5 clean sheets at home this season, so they're quite good defensively. And 2 of the last 6 games have finished 0-0.
This could easily be 0-0.
Yeah.
So I've gone West Brom to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, fine. That's good.
The stat that backs this up the most is Huddersfield have only scored in 3 away games this season.
That's
In
why.
13 games, they've only scored in 3.
Yeah. They've lost 9 away games by 2 or more goals without scoring, including each of the last 3. That's why I think it'll be a terrible game, but West Brom will nick it 1-0.
But then they absolutely killed us in our Bournemouth shout the other day, didn't they?
The
Don't know how
stat,
that-
I don't know how that
everything.
happened.
That
Bournemouth
was,
were the form team in the Prem. Huddersfield had lost 5 on the bounce, and then they beat Bournemouth 4-1.
that was bad.
Ignore
Let's
that. though.
hope that was an
West Brom.
anomaly.
yeah.
So we've got West Brom clean sheet, West Brom win, under 2.5.
Under 2.5.
Nice.
They could all come in.
They could.
Yeah.
They could. Late kickoff then is Watford versus Everton, 5:30.
I see goals.
Both teams to score.
I see goals.
I've gone draw,
Draw,
Ooh.
but you see goals.
but maybe a Desmond.
A score draw.
A cheeky Desmond.
2-2.
Yeah.
Desmond.
Okay.
I've gone both teams to score as well.
Yeah.
So 2-2 would be grand.
Yeah,
But
fine.
I'm going with draw though.
Watford have conceded on average 2 goals at home this season in every game.
Everton have won 1 of their last 21 away, and they've lost the last 3, conceding 3.7 goals a game. On
There's
average.
goals in this. There's
Definitely
got to be.
goals. They're both leaky there.
Watford have only kept 2 clean sheets at home all season.
Yeah.
There's
Goals
goals.
there.
There's goals in that.
Goals.
Goals.
Okay.
Sunday.
Ooh, it's a big
Been
one.
moved. Early kickoff. Palace versus Spurs.
Yeah.
Midday.
It's a super Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we've.
What's
Have we all
everyone
done the
gone for?
same?
We all
Yeah.
got
Kane
that.
anytime.
We've got 3 full
Yeah.
houses
Kane
here.
anytime.
You can't go anything different to that
a
either.
double of Salah and Kane together.
Yeah.
Chuck 100
Fine.
quid on it.
If you'd have done that every week this season, you'd have done all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kane anytime.
He scored 19 in his last 14 away games.
That is ridiculous. Spurs are the only side yet to lose in 2018. in the
Yeah.
Prem. Very good
Uh,
stats. So I think they'll nick
I
this
think
as
Palace are
well.
going to struggle as well. I mean, without Zaha, they're
Yeah, they're a different team.
True. And they've only kept 1 clean sheet in the last 27 London derbies. They don't like a derby.
They hate a derby.
Kane does like a derby. There's another
Kane does
stat
love a
where he
derby.
bangs them in all
Yeah,
the time
he
in
does.
London derbies. So
he scores
Kane
all the time.
anytime there. Safe.
Simple.
Then the big one.
Wow. Semi-big one.
Huge. Man United v Chelsea.
I've gone. I
Go on.
couldn't split them. I've gone draw.
I have gone draw, but I'm calling a correct score.
Oh.
1-1.
Yeah, but that's kind of.
Draw.
Oh, you've done the
1-1.
same?
Yeah.
You've put both down there?
Yeah, put draw and 1-1.
There you go. Good.
So
think-
we all agree.
For Mourinho, he just cannot lose this. There's only 4 points between second and fifth. So like, if he picks up a point,
I
it's
agree.
not the end of the world. If he loses to Chelsea,
Yeah.
it's disaster.
I agree. I
He's
think
gonna set
they
up-
can't afford to lose
Yeah.
this game.
He's going to set up the draw like he did against Sevilla.
He knows how
Boring.
to do that, doesn't he?
De Gea will probably keep us in it again.
I saw a good Mourinho stat. He's only lost 2 of his 32 Premier League games at Old Trafford as United manager, both against
Fortress.
City.
Yeah.
So he likes
Draw.
playing any other team apart from City.
That could be 0-0 as well.
Yeah.
Draw. I quite like draw. Chelsea's drawn 2 of their last 4 away games. Nice.
Okay, so that's the Premier League games.
Premier League game.
It's the Cup Final.
It is.
So of course we're going to tip on that as well. Arsenal versus Man City, 4:30 on Sunday.
Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup, what are we saying?
You should do your one first.
Actually, I've gone City win.
Oh, that's easy. Boring.
You've gone.
I've gone because of the odds.
The odds
Arsenal
are
win.
good.
Odds are very good.
The odds are insane considering Arsenal have made this cup final.
You are
And
an Arsenal fan. a
I'm an
deluded
Arsenal fan.
as well.
However,
No, but it's
I
true, the odds are
said
good.
Yeah.
before the FA Cup final when we were playing Chelsea, everyone's written Arsenal off already. I fancy them. I just fancy them. And I actually put it on Arsenal to win 2-1 and it
There you
came
go.
in.
Arsenal to win. No stats.
And yeah, I like that little bit.
Had a dream about it, didn't I?
Oh, is
It
that why?
actually says had a dream
Well,
in it.
Arsenal win.
No, I did have a dream the other day of Aubameyang running to the corner in the last minute celebrating. I couldn't see what the match was, so I'm taking it was the City game.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because
That'd
you
be
can't,
very
we
good
can't
if
play
that
in Europa League.
Yeah, so I had a dream, and it's going to come true.
It's going to come true.
I have a dream.
So the reason that I've done it, the odds were insane. 5.5
Yeah.
for Arsenal to win, ridiculous.
Very good.
Wenger has won 7 of his last 10 domestic cup finals at Wembley. His last defeat was in 2011 against Birmingham, and I think this, with City losing against Wigan, Pep still hasn't won a trophy for Man City. I think if they start a little bit jittery, if Arsenal get the first goal in that, City are gonna
Crumble. There's
Yeah.
no pressure on. There's not really.
There's
any
no pressure on Arsenal.
Yeah.
0.
My
It's all on
stats.
City.
Arsenal have scored 6 goals in the League Cup, which is the lowest tally of any team in League Cup
Doesn't matter.
history.
It's a knockout.
Reaching the final.
Doesn't matter.
But
It's
if you look
knockout.
at the
Fine.
FA Cup last year, they were the massive underdog.
Yeah, doesn't
against
matter.
Chelsea.
Fine, but it doesn't mean they haven't been convincing throughout.
No, it's been awful. with
Pep has won 6 of his last 7 major domestic and European finals.
But none with City.
So
none in
better
England.
ratio than old Wenger there.
None in England.
None in England.
Doesn't matter. And Aguero scored in each of his last 4 appearances against Arsenal in all competitions. So I think he's going to probably
Didn't show
be
up
the
against
difference.
Wigan. Didn't
Not a
show
cup
up.
final.
Didn't show up.
No,
Not in
and
a
he
cup
had
final.
Had a bit of a ruckus
Arsenal
afterwards
look-
as well, didn't he?
I would say, yeah, on paper, City should win.
Yeah,
but
on
for
paper.
those
But
odds,
But for those odds,
and
agreed,
Arsenal's
fine.
record in cup finals, that is
Good
definitely
value.
worth.
It's good
that.
value,
It's-
if Arsenal do win,
And Aubameyang scores.
City's season could start to fall
This
to
is what I
pieces
said.
big time.
I think City
They'll be out
season
of 2 out of
will
their 4
crumble.
cups.
They've got quite a good
They
stronghold. in
could just
both.
crumble.
I think they'll win the league, obviously.
Yeah.
And they're doing well in the Champions League.
Yeah.
But I just think losing to Wigan is a bit of a spanner.
True.
Spanner in the works.
Spanner.
All right then, let's see what happens there. Get your tips in the comments. Let us
Yeah.
know what you think. If you think we're chatting rubbish,
Tell
tell us in a funny way.
Funny
'cause
way. We
that.
like all the funny comments.
And let's see how many we get right next week.
Lovely
Accas,
stuff.
we've got to do our Accas.
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
Let's
Gotta
get
do
the
an ACCA.
Accas. Let's get the
Of course.
Accas.
The ACCA.
So,
I forgot about that as well.
first ACCA. Lucky I wrote that down.
Good shout.
So I'll do my ACCA first because these numpties haven't got a
Morons.
clue. So I've gone for a treble this week. I think this looks quite tasty actually. West Brom versus Huddersfield. West Brom clean sheet.
I think it does sound good.
Said
that
that earlier in the day. Brighton versus Swansea. Swansea either half.
one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burnley versus Southampton. Burnley either
Agreed.
half. Even though they're on bad form. £10 returns. £107.
Okay.
62 English pence.
How's yours
That
and
cheeky
yours?
little
I
treble
can't even
is
remember.
good.
I did it right ages ago.
I'll go mine. All right, so I've gone Vardy to score
Right.
against Stoke
Yep.
because of the stats and the fact he likes
Yeah,
scoring
I
against
can see
Stoke. West Brom to beat Huddersfield.
that. Yep.
Salah to score
Agreed.
because
Lovely.
you can't stop scoring. Watford to beat Everton because Everton's away form is terrible.
Dubious, yeah.
And Harry Kane to score against Palace because he loves the London
Just
derby.
the Watford one.
And he's in form. £10 pays over 250 quid.
That's still quite good.
Good.
Still
I
quite
just remember
good.
they've actually gone quite rogue on this.
You have
Oh,
gone
yeah.
quite
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
I
Let's have a
remember
look.
looking at this.
So, sixfold. Both teams to score Bournemouth, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Under 2.5 goals, West Brom,
Yeah.
Huddersfield.
Yeah, agree on that.
Mo Salah to score any time.
Yeah.
Liverpool, West Ham.
Yeah, agree on that.
Under 2.5
Ooh,
goals.
so far.
Burnley, Southampton.
That's 4 good ones.
Brighton, Swansea draw.
Okay. Could
That's
happen though.
United, Chelsea draw.
Good.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I
I
like
like that.
£10 gets you 625.
Oh,
I think
Like it.
all of those are very
Could
likely.
Brighton,
The
Swansea.
Brighton, Swansea
Yeah,
is a bit
That's
dodge.
the only one,
But-
but it could easily,
Yeah,
be a
easily.
draw.
Easily.
Easily
That's
be a
worth
draw.
a fiver.
Even if
Yeah,
you
of
took out
course.
that one, you'd still get decent odds.
Yeah, definitely
Fine,
worth
like
a
that.
double that one.
There you go.
Cool.
That's it.
Well, yeah, like we just said before that.
What we said
That's the
before,
end.
just remember
Yeah.
that bit.
Oh, and there's a podcast. No.
So we'll see you next week. Let's see how we get on. See you later.
See you later.
Now then, it's Hutke, the referee looks at his watch and his second now.